All right, I am here with my new friend Alex, and boy, does he have a story to tell. It's unbelievable. And these amazing, amazing nano drops. My God. So, Alex, just give us a little bit of background, who you are, what you've done, because you're in health.
I am in health. That's a weird thing to say, but yeah. Basically, my backstory is that I used to be very, very heavy, extremely obese, and I went through major depressions and all kinds of mental things that I had to deal with. And after I finally got some help, I decided that I wanted to go into health. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to help people. I wanted to help people realize that mental health or even physical health, like obesity, is not something that needs to be a part of our lives. We can fight it. We can fight it with ourselves from within, and not necessarily with pills and stuff like that, because I'm not a big fan of pills, sorry to say. And I started losing weight big time. And then afterwards, I did all the diets that you can imagine. Obviously, not all the diets, but a little bit of a hyperbole. And I decided that I wanted to do things differently, because I was listening to people with six packs, how to get a six pack, how to get this specific muscle right here. And I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm obese. I can barely walk. I can barely tie my own shoelaces. There must be a better way that actually fits into my bad lifestyle. So I decided that I was going to experiment a lot with food and drinks, and eliminating foods and adding foods, etc. And I came up with the ARMOR method, which is part of our Gain Health method that we use to lose weight, which is just absolutely fascinating, because it goes by itself. There's nothing you really need to do or know. You just slowly but surely adapt to a new kind of thinking, a new kind of living, basically. And that is why I just decided to focus my whole life on helping people really lose that weight, not get six packs. I don't care about you running a marathon. I care about extending your life. I want your life to be better, because my life was all the way down here, and now it's all the way up here.
So who of us was the fattest? Because you lost tons of weight, right?
I think I was fatter.
Really? I lost 160 points. This is like a contest. Who was fatter?
I was fatter. Don't tell. I was 207 kilograms, 456 pounds.
Whoa. Okay, then you were fatter than me.
Yeah, I told you.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So it was a long road, because this is not. Sure. Everybody's lose weight within a month, 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, no, it took me 2 years as well. So I know.
Exactly.
So let's fast forward. So you became a health expert.
Yes, sir.
You've been dealing with other things than weight loss. You've been dealing with other conditions, or weight loss has been the only thing you've been focusing on?
Well, because of the weight, I have created loads of problems inside of my body.
Yeah.
So my hormones are completely messed up. I suffer from different things inside of my body, where it comes to metabolism, where it comes to digestion, etc. So I've been building those things up through years and years and years of being fat. That's basically it. And I've been fighting those things for years. And with the weight loss, obviously, it does get better. I also suffer, for example, from hypothyroidism. So I had to take loads of supplements for those things, vitamin D, vitamin C, testosterone replacement therapy. I was even on testosterone replacement therapy because my TRT or my T is very low. So I've been always fighting this imbalance inside of my body. And to be honest, it wasn't, I think I told you before, like, you don't know how sick you are until you get better. At a certain point, I get like, wow, I'm so much better. I didn't realize I was that sick. And then 2 months later, I adapt a new regime, or I add a new supplement. Oh my God, I feel so much better. I didn't realize that 2 months ago I was that sick. So it was always like these steps that you keep getting to, and clarity of mind, and just conditioning, and being able to work out, etc. So those things, it all just, it was every time just one step further.
Sure.
But yeah, it just.
And then you had COVID last year.
Oh, I had COVID twice. I had
Oh, wow. Wow.
Omni and Delta.
Lots of effects afterwards. Like what? So what were some of the effects?
Yeah, unbelievable. So first of all, the COVID itself wasn't that bad. So I was like, this is not going to do anything. I did lose my smell. The first time I lost my smell and taste completely for about 4 weeks. Wow. But afterwards, it took me weeks to be able to just walk. You know, I do like 10, 15,000 steps a day, 1,500, 2,000. I would be tired. I could not think anymore. And my smell till a couple of days ago actually was still not back. I have very, very sensitive smell. And my girlfriend goes crazy when what is that? She's like, I have no idea. And I just smell everything. And now all of a sudden I don't smell anything at all. Well, not that was during COVID, but now I don't distinguish between smells anymore. I had I had problems with my chest, with my lungs, with my breathing. I couldn't fully breathe in for a very long time. But the tiredness, that was something, like the lack of the ability to push yourself to do a little step more. It felt like it was just gone for a very, very long time. Very long time.
And then one of your friends told you about these drops.
Yeah. Do you want the whole story, or do you want the quick version?
No, let's do the whole story, man. Maybe we can do a quick one another time.
A quick one. So
we do the whole story now.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the whole story. So basically, a friend of mine said, "Hey, I got these drops, and we can make some money with it, and it's a very interesting concept." And blah blah. I was like, "Okay, let me look into it." And then I started reading all these things. I was like, yeah, sure. I've heard that before. I've taken other supplements before that, you're going to become Superman and stuff like that. I was like, no, you know what? I want to try it. I want to make sure that it actually does something. And then we can talk. Then we'll go into it. I'm a very skeptical person. I don't believe anything when I hear it. And took a while to get here because of some miscommunication with one of our friends. I'm not going to name any names, Jacob. And then finally it came on Monday, and I took my first dose.
And this is Wednesday now. We're at Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. now.
Yes. And first thing that happened was that my bowel started moving. Crazy. Like, I've been detoxing before. I've done I love detoxes. It just makes me feel good. You know, I just clean your body and stuff like that. And just my body went through immediate detox. Like, I was on a juice diet for a week, and I didn't know what was happening. I didn't understand it at all. And that same night, on Monday night, I went to bed and I sleep pretty well, Patrick. I really sleep pretty. I fell asleep. It was like I was in a coma. I woke up in the morning at 5. What the hell was this? Is this?
So how long have you not slept super well since COVID?
Well, COVID, definitely, because of my respiratory problems that I had after COVID. I started snoring. My girlfriend told me I never even when I was 207 kilograms, I didn't snore. And I started snoring. And so I had these nose strips, you know, to help. I had this spray to help with the snoring. That helped a little bit. And now on Monday, I just slept so amazingly well. And that is the first good night rest since I started taking CBD oil back in the 3-4 years ago. I slept a while very, very well. I think my body got adjusted to the CBD oil, and it doesn't really have any tremendous effect anymore. And then on Tuesday, I was like, or last night, I was like, you know what? I have this app on my phone, like this. It's called Snore Lab, and it monitors how much you snore. I was like, I'm not going to take the strips. I'm not going to take the spray. I just want to see what happens. 0 minutes of snoring. Patrick, awesome. We're talking 36 hours after I started taking these drops.
Yeah.
I stopped snoring. You can hear me fully breathing in during the night. It's so beautiful, so amazing. And I slept better last night than I did the night before of the first night that I took it.
Incredible. Awesome. And then you also said something in the mail, like within 24 hours, you said you felt freakishly strong.
That is, so I'm a pretty strong dude. I work out every day. I do like groundwork, a little bit of like starting calisthenics. I do some push-ups and squats and those kind of things, and I can do them easily. But after a while, I always start feeling tiredness in my muscles. It's not the lack of strength, but I become tired. It's like, oh, I can do it, but I can't do it. It's very weird. And then yesterday I started doing push-ups, and it was like I was pushing air. It was just I didn't stop. I just kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going. And because of the push-ups and because of all the groundwork that I do, I always right here, I always have this pain. And I was like, oh, it's just, overtraining or just too heavy or something like that. Sure. And I had this for months. And sometimes it hurts really bad, and sometimes it hurts a little bit, but it's always there. And this morning I woke up for the first time in months, Patrick, it's gone.
I know.
It's not there anymore.
I had the same experience like a couple of weeks ago. I woke up, it's like holy moly, this is incredible.
I was looking, where are you? I got so used to you. Are you hiding from me?
Yeah. And it's almost like you're feeling, right? Like you're maybe even a little bit careful about things that before was hurting. And it's like, it's like you're feeling it's not hurting anymore. It's not hurting anymore.
Yeah.
Your brain is so used to actually paying attention to it's hurting. It's hurting.
Yeah.
It's like something amazing.
You completely get adjusted to it. Yeah. I have no words. And it has been now, what is it? 48 full hours since I started taking it. This is my third day. Yeah. And I don't believe that it's so I still don't believe it. Dude.
I mean, I've already heard some crazy things now, and only been with the company for about 4.5 months. So it's just insane. So, but this is the most insane. I have not heard this one before about your weight loss. So you weigh yourself Sunday, you weigh yourself Sunday, and Monday morning you started this, and by now, Wednesday afternoon, how much did you lose?
7 kilograms.
7 kilograms.
15 pounds.
15
pounds.
And people
let's
think
call it 4 days
possible.
because I weighed I don't weigh very regularly, but we had a birthday party on Saturday for the girls. So I had to weigh on Sunday. Yeah. And I got on this morning because I just felt empty. It's difficult to describe. I think you understand because you've been fat. You feel like empty, like, hey, hold on, I'm not full for some reason. I feel different. I weigh 7 kilograms, 6.8 kilograms less. Yeah.
And people think that's not possible, but just to explain, this is going to be mostly water, and simply because inflammation holds on to the water in the body, and then when the inflammation is going down, it can release all that water. Right.
It has nothing to do with weight loss. This is not weight loss, obviously, but I mean, this is not fat loss. I haven't lost 7 kilograms of fat. This is exactly like you said. This is just my body holding on to water because of the foods that we eat, because of the exercises that we do. There's nothing wrong with holding on to water. It helps with regeneration process. It helps with lowering pain when a muscle is regenerating. 7 kilograms in 3 days. It's just unseen.
I know.
Unbelievable.
So how many supplements do you think you tried in your life?
Hundreds. Literally hundreds. And when I say supplements, I don't mean like diet pills it is always minerals, vitamins, like cayenne pills, antioxidants, exactly.
Fatty
those
acids.
Kind of things always. Yeah. Amino acids. I was big on amino acids. I do still take creatine every day because that also really makes me feel good. I take creatine. I take pine pollen because that's just has loads of vitamins and minerals inside, and also activates your body in order to hold on to those minerals and release those minerals. And then 3 days ago, I started this thing. But how much money I'm going to save now? You have no idea.
Dude, I know a guy who saves $250 a month on all the things he's taken off and he's not using anymore, and he's getting way better results.
That's nothing. I spend around $600 a month on supplements.
Wow. Yeah.
We're talking fish oil, vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, selenium, cayenne pills, CBD oil. My CBD oil alone is half of that. I'm not going to take it anymore. I sleep way better on this thing than I've ever slept on CBD oil.
Yeah.
So many things that I've been taking,
Yeah.
and I just feel in my body that I just don't need them anymore. I haven't taken them since, because I didn't want to have the cross contamination, you know, to not know what is what. And it's crazy. Crazy.
I love it, man. That's incredible.
Yeah,
so do you think you're gonna keep this a secret?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a secret for about the next 6 minutes. And then no, I told you this morning I wrote this book about the
So you wrote a book as well about health.
Yeah, I have it right here. I have your copy. I just signed it for you, or you can't see it because of the blur. It's called Obese No More, and it is about fighting obesity. And I told you this morning I had all this advice in here about supplements, I'm going to need to write a new one just to talk about this stuff, because this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Fantastic. Well, Alex, I really, really appreciate so much being here and telling your story. I bet we're going to have an update in 3 weeks or a month, because everybody talks about that the effects just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Because once inflammation is gone in your body, the body can start to regenerate. So now it starts to regenerate a liver, a new kidney, and so everything's just keep on working better and better and better and better. So
I cannot imagine, because I couldn't imagine this happening. I can't imagine it getting much better, because I have not felt this good. I don't think ever. I don't think I've ever felt this much energy, and not just energy, but just also I'm a very busy guy. I work all day long, and I'm still a procrastinator. So I leave the hard things for last. And now I get up in the morning. What am I going to do? Hard things. Come on, let's get them done. Let's get them done. Totally. I do my work in 4 hours now instead of 10 hours. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I experienced exactly the same. Like the things before that would stress me out and I would procrastinate with, like for days and days. Okay, no, let's get on with it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
I'm seriously, I'm thinking there is no self-employed person on the planet that can afford not to take this product.
No,
literally.
No
self-employed or anybody who's in high stress, high performance field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just told you before this call, I feel like I've never been on cocaine. I've never tried it. But I feel like this is how people feel when they're on. I can't stop. I have to run, go. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But if and at the same time being relaxed, right? Like you mentioned that. Yeah.
That's exactly like you have so much energy, but then you're also nice and calm.
Zen.
It doesn't make zen, completely unbelievable. But if you're taking any kind of supplements, if you're already spending money on supplements, now I'm starting to see that you are really literally pissing away money, because this thing is so cheap compared to anything else. Yeah. And the effects within hours, I've never seen that before. I've taken so many things. This is never.
And I wanted to capture this. Why I wanted you to have your testimonial today, because I know in 2 months, even though you're going to get probably better and better results, it becomes more normalized, and
you go compare it to a couple of days before.
Exactly.
A couple of days before, it's big.
That's great. So fantastic, Alex. Thank you so much for being here today, man. It's awesome.
Very welcome. Thanks for having me on.
Take care.